Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. It's Wednesday, which means it's Arms Day in the tower, and Banshee 44 has some guns and some gear for us and our pleasure. So, what I like to do on Arms Day is take a look at the packages Banshee 44 has for sale this week. We'll go over each one, look at the options for each, and go over which ones I think I like and which ones I think are the best. Totally arbitrary. Your opinion may be different from mine. That's okay. We can talk about it in the comments. You can tell me I'm an idiot for not picking up the Irene last week with the triple tap and all that nonsense that I really should have picked up. But anyway, let's take a look at the field test weapons first, then we'll look at this week's Foundry orders, and then we'll look at next week's Foundry orders. And if you want to see any of the Foundry orders available as options this week in action, I do an Arms Day Preview video every Saturday. I'll link that below if you want to take a look at them, see how they fire. And just have a little fun with them. So let's get into the field test weapons. I'll talk about it a little bit. So we have the Hakke Test A auto rifle used against Cabal. This one's kind of a pain because it has such a small mag. You really only can kill 1 or 2 Cabal at a time, and I think you need to kill 25. I usually do this one on Mars. Suros TSA 10 precision kills. You got to get 25 precision kills with this one too. It's a little bit of a pain, but you can do it anywhere. Omolon Test HC1 make precision shots. This one has luck in the chamber, it looks like, so it might be a little bit easier. Suros TSP10 used against Vex targets. So all of these so far you can do on Mars in just the initial spawn area. Kill the Vex with that one. Use these wherever and use this one against the Cabal. And then finally we have the Crucible sniper rifle that I just, honestly, I flat out just don't do it. It's kind of a pain. If you're good at sniping and you want to use this one as a bit of a challenge and you need that one extra gun to finish off your gunsmith rank, go for it. Personally, I had it last week. I deleted it. I didn't use it because it's a bit of a pain, like I said. But those are the field test weapons and where I think you should do them. In Crucible, if you're going to do that sniper rifle, I would recommend Rumble or Clash. Something where there's a lot of movement and a lot of enemies, but not an objective. Maybe an objective would work out. Maybe Control would be a good time for that sniper rifle. But I don't really know. I don't really use it too much. But let's get into the Foundry orders this week. We got 5 Foundry orders. Up first is the Hakke Judith-D high impact, low rate of fire hand cannon, and let's see what the options are. Not a huge fan of Last Resort on my hand cannon. Not a huge fan of Last Resort on anything because I don't do 3v3s too often, and even when I do, I don't know that it's that useful. We do. It probably is, but I don't know. I got Spray and Play, hand loaded, armor piercing, and small bore. That's not bad. Spray and Play and small bore are not too bad. You're going to lose some mag size from small bore. That's probably going to go down to 5. So you don't really want that without like luck in the chamber or final round or something. It's not too good. So what is this? Please be final round. Nope. Who's next? We got triple tap. Who's next? Snapshot. High caliber rounds and reinforced barrel. This one's getting closer. It's getting closer. You're getting the max range with triple tap. I don't like who's next because you got to get a kill with that last bullet of the magazine. So it's not that good. And then finally we have, is that reactive reload? We have spray and play again, surrounded, snapshot, high caliber, and oiled frame. This one, I guess with high caliber, spray and play, and surrounded, it's the best of the bunch, but it's still not that good. So I'm actually going to hold on to this one until next week. I've never really gotten a good Judith-D, and I want to try to get one. So I'm going to hold on to this one until next week. But you guys let me know if you think one of these was really good, or if you're going to pick one up. And if not, I recommend this one. It's probably the best one. But I'm looking for something with rifled barrel, maybe reactive reload and final round, or luck in the chamber, something like that. Something like that's what I'm looking for on that gun. So next we have the Hakke Herja-D. This one's been around a couple weeks in a row. It is the mid-rate of fire, mid-impact pulse rifle from Hakke. It does fire a 4-round burst because it's a Hakke pulse rifle. It's got last resort spray and play, single point sling, speed reload, and reinforced barrel. That feels eerily familiar. Game. Not a huge fan of last resort, like I said earlier, and it's got you need stability on this gun. It's not that it's not stable, but it's got a weird kick pattern, and it can be inconsistent in its recoil pattern. So here's one I'm looking at that looks pretty good. Glass half full, feeding frenzy, snapshot, speed reload, and reinforced barrel. If that was hand laid stock, that would be a go-to. But since it's reinforced barrel, you're actually not. You don't want that. That's the opposite of what you want. So hopefully the last option's a little bit better. Okay, crowd control, spray and play, single point sling, speed reload, and reinforced barrel. There's no stability on this. So pick your poison. You're gonna have to ride the Bronco with this one. It's a bit of a hard one to tame with the recoil pattern, in my opinion. If you want to grab one of these, I like this one or the second one. They're both pretty good. But I would hold out for one with hand laid stock. Hand laid stock in one of these setups right here is gonna be pretty nice. I've got one like that. It's pretty nice. So I don't know if I'm gonna grab one of those. Let's see what next week's Foundry orders are. Is he selling that one again? I might hold on to it again. Oh, yep, he's selling it. So I'm just gonna hold on that one until next week, save a little glimmer, and we'll take a look at it again next week and see if anything better comes along. So far, 2 guns, no purchases. But the third gun, what do we got? We got Judith Persia. Third gun, we got the Hakke Lyudmila-D. High impact, low rate of fire pulse rifle. Same deal as the Herja-D, 4-round burst. They have pretty big mags, so you can't complain about that. We have danger close, feeding frenzy, snapshot, fitted stock, and hand laid stock. So this one's pretty good. Pretty good. Get a kill, get that reload. Danger close. This is definitely more of a PvP gun just because of the slow rate of fire. I don't like using this in PvE. It's a little bit harder to be effective with in PvE, but in PvP this one's got good range. Unfortunately, hand laid stock is going to kill some of that range, but feeding frenzy would be good. Danger close, not so much in PvP. So that's kind of the situation I'm looking at with that gun. Next up we have Rodeo. Is that danger close again? Dang it. Single point sling, hand loaded, oil spray. I'm just going to move along from that one. That one's no good. It's no good. Don't even to me, game. Interesting. So we got head seeker, full auto, and injection mold. That looks fun. That looks like a lot of fun, and high caliber rounds. This one has the same kind of problems with recoil as the Herja-D. It's kind of got an up and to the left pattern that's inconsistent, but it's a slow rate of fire and it hits pretty hard. If you can get used to that recoil pattern and you can get into this one with high caliber, full auto, and head seeker could be really cool. Really cool. I'm going to go ahead and grab this one as my third option. It's the one I think is the best of the week. Not the best ever, but it's the best of the week. Next up, we have the Suros ARI-45. This is the high impact, low rate of fire auto rifle from Suros. Let's take a look and see what we got. So we got high caliber rounds, appended magazine, small bore, speed reload, and unflinching. Not too bad. Nothing crazy right there, but not too bad. Next up, we have persistence, fitted stock, feather mag, hand laid stock, and speed reload. You get some max stability out of that with the 28 and the 37. I can get behind that one. That one's pretty decent. And then finally, we have hidden hand, high caliber rounds, small bore, and single point sling, and appended magazine. 28, 57. Definitely pick the third one up. That's the best, in my opinion, with the high caliber rounds for PvP with small bore and hidden hand. The second one's not too bad either. Can't really argue with persistence, fitted stock, hand laid stock. I like the high caliber rounds on this one though, since it is a low rate of fire. It's going to bounce them around a pretty good bit. So I'm going to pick up the third one. But let me know if you think the second one was better. I'll grab that third one. And finally, we have the Omolon Tuonela SR4, an extremely good scout rifle that I've used a whole bunch since Rise of Iron came out. For some reason, this gun with I have one with Firefly and triple tap that's just amazing. But we have Icarus, Snapshot, Casket Mag, Underdog, and Zen Moment. Nothing to write home about, but not too bad there. You can have an increased mag size right there, which is pretty good with Snapshot. So I can't disagree with that one. That one's not too bad. We have Grenadier, Rescue Mag. Rescue Mag's pretty good. Lightweight, Feather Mag, Eye of the Storm. Not too bad, not too bad. None of these are awful, but none of them are amazing so far. And then finally we have Third Eye, Icarus, Snapshot, Rifled Barrel, and Exhumed. All of these are very viable options. Nothing screams at me the most amazing. We got Zen Moment, Icarus, Rescue Mag, Grenadier, and Third Eye with Icarus again. I don't think Icarus is too useful in a scout rifle, so I would go with this middle one just because of Rescue Mag. That Rescue Mag is going to be really useful. You're going to be firing at enemies, you're going to lose some health, and it's going to reload your gun. So Rescue Mag on a scout rifle is good. Rescue Mag on a shotgun is amazing. So Tuonela SR4, middle one, but they're all good, and I don't really see bad versions of that gun very often. So it's not something I would worry too much about. If you pick a different one, you'll probably be happy with it. So for next week, he has the Suros ARI-45 mid-rate of fire, mid-impact auto rifle. He has the Hakke Herja-D mid-impact, mid-rate of fire hand cannon. Omolon Tuonela SR4 mid-rate of fire, mid-impact hand cannon. It's a very good hand cannon though. And Hakke Herja-D again. And the Suros PDX-41 mid-impact, mid-rate of fire pulse rifle. Definitely recommend picking up the PDX-41 and the Tuonela SR4 first. If you can get a rifled barrel Tuonela, it's extremely good in Crucible. It's a quick firing gun. A little bit less impact, but very stable, a lot of fun to use. PDX-41 is a very smooth pulse rifle. If you can get something, say full auto maybe, or just something with high caliber rounds, something like that, good stability, it's a really, really good pulse rifle. Herja-D we looked at. Garrus-D, same thought as the Tuonela on the Garrus-D. Just get something good. I don't know if I would recommend that one as the first purchase. Definitely the Tuonela and the PDX-41. ARI-41 is decent if you can get the right rolls on it. So definitely pick up the Tuonela and the PDX. The other three are good, but these two are better. So that's kind of what I think. I always buy them all though, so that's my opinion. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Which options did you get? What options are there of guns that I don't have currently that you think are god rolls? Because a lot of times people will hold on to packages, tell me about their god rolls, and be like, man, that's an amazing gun. Why didn't I save that? But there's no way to know. So let me know in the comments which guns you got. I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, I'm Death from Above, and I will see you later. See you, bye.